Welcome back. I'm your friend Santosh, and you are watching DevOps Titan YouTube channel. Today, we are going to discuss question 7 in the series of DO280 exam. So, let's get started. And before I start, if you have not subscribed to DevOps Titan YouTube channel, please consider subscribing it. We do discuss a lot of topics here, especially certifications, troubleshooting, automations, new skill sets which comes into the market. We discuss on it. We also invite our fellow colleagues and other friends who can also add values, and if you want to participate, please comment in that comment section. We can send you an invite for any of our upcoming videos. So with that, let's get started. So question number 7 is, there is an application in project loan. Application is running. Make sure you are able to access application on browser. So this is a very real-time kind of scenario where you got a ticket or someone gave a call to you. Suddenly, overnight, you are a DevOps engineer or a system admin. You are getting a call and they say, my application, I see it is running, but I'm not able to access it. Can you look into this? Just as a end user, he might not provide you more than this information, and that's what exam is trying to test your skill. So they say that there's a project called loaned. In that project, application is running, but application is not accessible on the browser. So let's try to see that. So go to that project, OC project loan, okay, and then do OC get all. So you see in this project we have a pod and the status of pod is running. Okay, we have a service to do SVC, we have a deployment to do app, we have a route. So first try to see what's the current status of the application and how we can check the application current status in the browser. Copy this route, right click, copy, open from activities, you go activities and open this browser. In this browser, you try to paste what you have copied. Okay, so right now we are getting a page which says application is not available. So once you solve this question, make sure the application is accessible. The actual application page should come over here. Okay, so now let's go back. How we should try to look into these kind of issues. So first we'll start from the root. The root where my application is running, that's a pod, right? So I see pod is up and running. If it is up and running, okay. Let's see, ever pod it comes service. Okay, let's try to describe the service and see whether service is able to discover the pod or not, because what we are accessing, the URL which we mentioned in the browser, that's a route. Route connects to services, and from services it connects to pod. So route connects to service to get the endpoints, okay, and to those endpoints route connects. So the endpoints are the pod IP address and pod ports. Okay, again my exam session got disconnected. Let's try to refresh. Okay, it came back. Okay, so I see my application is up and running, so I am not much worried about the application. The status, it seems good. Let's try to describe this service. Okay, OC describe and the service. Try to see what error. Did you notice anything? Yes, you have got it right. So here in this case, see the endpoint. So our route which we are trying to access in the browser, this is the route URL. Okay, this route URL is connecting to this service. Okay, this route URL is connecting to this service. Okay, this IP and this port, and this service should redirect the request to the IP and port mentioned under endpoint. Okay, but right now this service don't know what is the IP and port, so this service has no pods linked with it. There is no pod selected under this service. So where things can go wrong? So see here, the service has a selector app equal to do app. Okay, what does this mean? This means that this service will forward the request, incoming request which is coming from the browser through route. It will forward that, redirect all those requests to those pods which has this label app equal to do app. So now the thing is, okay, our deployment is up and running, we have running pod. So let's see what is the label applied in the pod. Okay, so once again the pod is part of DC, right? So we'll try to check in DC. So OC edit means we can use OC edit to go into that file, and if there is no change required, you can come out. If change required, make the change. OC edit deployment, and what's the name of the deployment? Is to do app, right? To do app. So what we are searching here, we saw that selector was to do app. In selector, under services, selector was app equal to do, right? See it once again before we go further. App equal to do app. This is the label. We should have exact same label in our deployment. Okay, app equal to do app. And this, we are not concerned about labels. If we find anything here, I don't see any labels here, that's okay. We are concerned, and we should notice the label which is applied under spec section. Okay, under template, yes. So under template, the label which we have here, I am more concerned about this label. Okay, under template, even though before that if there is any labels, do not worry about that. Okay, no need to worry. We should be worrying about the label which is in under template, metadata, and what labels we have under metadata, template, metadata. So here under label we have app equal to do apps. Okay, selector has just this value, app equal to do app. Here the label is S. So that service is not able to find any deployment with that label. There is only one deployment in this project, in loan project, and that deployment is having label app equal to do apps, not app. So what to do? We will go back to SVC OC edit. Now either we can fix it in two ways. So either we can update the selector value in SVC from app to apps, or we can edit deployment and remove apps, remove S and make it app. Okay, to do app. Now many a times I have noticed that in exam they say there should not be any change in the resources, or there should not be any change in the deployment. Pay very close attention. If at all they have mentioned there should not be any change or modification in the resources, That means they are actually asking you do not touch anything in the deployment. So that means make changes in route or service, but do not make any change in the deployment configuration. Deployment, okay? So what we'll do in this case, OC edit SVC, and what's the name of SVC? To do, right? To do SVC. Okay, and where is the selector here? Yes, so this selector, change it from app to apps. Okay, once you have updated, immediately if it worked, then you can get endpoint here. Oh yes, see, now under endpoints we have this. Previously under endpoint we had nothing, because the service was looking for an app which has this label, app equal to do apps, previous app. So previously there was no application pod with this label. Now since the service is looking for apps, there is one. That's why it found one endpoint here. Now if we try to access our browser, so let's try to go in browser and refresh the page. Hello world from Nginx. Okay, so if you are getting this page, that means you are done with the question 7. So hope you would have liked this video, and if at all you have any queries or concerns, please mention that in comment section and I will try my best to answer to it. Please like and share this video. Please subscribe and click on bell icon so that you will get notified. These videos sometimes may motivate you and other of your colleagues, so please share to them and please subscribe. Thank you once again. We'll meet up in our next video where we'll discuss question number 8.